From a terrific deal to a terrific event for families, Omaha's Great Pumpkin is back this year.
It's an all-day event, quite literally, sun up to sundown at the heart of Village Pointe.
And yes, our preview includes pumpkins, of course. They're right here from Lutheran Family Services of Nebraska, Cheryl Murray and Thomas Threlke.
Hi.
Good to see you both here this
It's nice to meet you.
So we're going to be carving some pumpkins, right?
Right.
Should we dive into this?
You carve.
How do you want us to carve? Do you have any special recommendations?
You got tools.
Yeah.
Any special tips? What?
You know, I think you need to go state of the art. I mean, this should be an
Okay.
award-winning pumpkin.
Geez,
All right.
Cheryl.
I know.
Come on.
Right. This is the seventh
You
year
know
for
better
Omaha's,
than that.
seventh year for Omaha's Great Pumpkin, right? Tell us about the event.
It is. Well, I got to tell you that we're thrilled. We started this event 7 years ago with the idea that we just wanted to raise awareness about foster care and adoption in the community. And the community has, in fact, embraced this event. Village Pointe, one of the best hosts you can imagine, they put it out on Facebook and did an Evite. And I was blown away about a month ago when I looked and I said, oh my gosh, over 3,000 people are coming. Wow. I was blown away.
Seriously.
But you know what? I just checked in the green room, and you know we have 7,300 people saying that they're coming, and it's going to show up on their smartphones, and they're going to come out either for the pumpkin carving activities from 10 till 2 with all the entertainment that we have, or they're going to be there for the trick-or-treating part of the day. That's from 2 to 5, and then we pick it up again at 5 o'clock with live music, all leading up to the lighting ceremony at 7.
All right, so this is a fun day. That's the point of it, is to get all of these thousands of people to Village Pointe having a blast.
Yes.
But there is also the mission and what you're trying to do. So this event, is it about awareness where people come through and then they see it, or is it about funds? What are you trying to get out of it?
We're really trying to get people to start talking about being a foster parent, adoption for their family. Thomas is here to talk about his program a little bit. We just want people to be thinking about all the children that are waiting in our community who are great kids.
How many right now, Cheryl? Give us some
my gosh.
perspective.
You know what? In the metro area, 1,362 children are in out-of-home care.
In the Omaha, and this isn't the state of Nebraska?
No, this is the metro area. So this means that they might be with grandma, or they might be in a foster placement or boys town or a shelter or a group home. And that's too many. That's too many kids, and we need more quality foster parents for them.
Thomas, would you tell us about your program?
Well, I work for Wendy's Wonderful Kids, and I'm a recruiter. And basically, we're
you keep going.
We're working with these kids out in the community that kind of have been in the system for quite a while and kind of have lost touch with a lot of the connections that they had. And so we're recruiting from previous family members, foster parents, all the people that have kind of worked with them along on their journey, in trying to identify some real permanent connections for them. And you know, sometimes that can encompass finding a home for these kids. A lot of them, you know, are looking for a permanent place to call home. And so sometimes it can just be an informal support or somebody that can kind of stay with them in their life. You know, the real sad thing is that some of these kids, they go through the system and they don't have those connections with people, and they don't have somebody to call home. And if you think about all the things that you think about when you think about home, some of these kids don't have them.
Give us an example, because we all take it for granted if we haven't been in those shoes before. But we've talked and heard from other kids who said, I didn't realize how to balance my checking account. I didn't know how to handle my first job interview. I mean, there were all of these things that we think, well, our parents taught us that, or our grandparents, or we had a mentor. But when these kids don't have those people in their lives, they really miss out on a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that that's really the hardest part, is that that a lot of the families, and I think that's why we're doing the Omaha Great Pumpkin, is just to reach out to families and find more families that would be willing to help out with this stuff. Just because with them not ever having been a part of a family, they don't have those opportunities to learn how to, like, you know, just be a part of a family. Just eat dinner at a dinner table. Some of these kids haven't even done that, you know, regularly.
Having those family relationships. So, which brings the next question: what type of families do you look for in terms of you know, families who can help out and be involved with this?
Well, I think we're looking for just all families from all walks of life and all different backgrounds and beliefs and everything, and we just want. Because for the most part, the kids that we work with are a really diverse population with different needs, and they have all kinds of different things going on with them and different interests and everything else. And so we're open to just about any family out there. If you have a family that is, you know, willing to help out, and sometimes maybe, you know, for moving forward, you know, sometimes just getting out there and getting some more information about foster care. So maybe foster care isn't a part of isn't a good fit for your family or something like that, but there's always other opportunities through Lutheran Family Services to come out and maybe, you know, just do some volunteer work, do some donating, do, you know, any of that stuff. And, you know, and just with us getting our word out there about our agency, you know, even telling friends who have interest in foster care.
Right.
And so just learning more about the kids, because a lot of people, they don't even know what types of kids we serve and what some of these kids go through, and really what a lot of these kids in our communities need.
That's the awareness part of this event, Cheryl,
absolutely.
right? That brings us right back to where we started with Omaha's Great Pumpkin.
Yes.
And I just tore my snaggletooth.
That's kind of fantastic.
That's the risk you take for trying to put one tooth in there.
That's the risk you take,
She gambled.
everybody.
She gambled.
I gambled and lost.
Yes.
Hold on. I'll put it right back there. But there, isn't he charming?
He is. He is.
Mike, what do you think? Are you done?
I'm done.
You're done too. Here, I'll scoot it closer.
Pan
Let's
right.
check
There
it.
you go, buddy.
Wow. You are magnificent. Yes, ma'am. You want to thank a few people?
I do. Because we can't do this event on our own. We have a guild that puts it on, and they work endless hours putting this all together. We have about 120 volunteers. But DMS Lawn and Landscaping, they do our lighting ceremony for us. Kiewit builds that tree for us every year, and we love them. Thrivent Financial will be out, and they'll have a table. They're one of our key sponsors, and they'll have activities for kids. Of course, Village Pointe and Lanahaw Nursery, who donates the first batch of pumpkins that you see on the tree.
Wow.
But if you've been out there and you've noticed that they're a little bit mushy, fear not.
No,
Those will all go. They'll go feed the sheep and
Yeah,
the pigs. Don't
right.
worry. We're going to bring out a fresh new batch. And new this year, I have to tell you, a gentleman reached out to us this week, and he has a 400-pound pumpkin that he is bringing out.
Nice.
And he will carve, and his carving skills.
Wow.
I'm not going to say that they're better.
Don't even
Just
say
stop.
anything.
Cheryl, stop.
I'm not going to say
You
it.
don't have to say anything.
I'm just going to say he's good.
He's good.
There he is right
He's-
there.
Yeah.
The message here, though, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Starts at 10 o'clock at
Yes, it
Village
does.
Pointe
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Online, lfsneb.org. Thank you both for coming in. Have an awesome weekend at Village Pointe.
Yes,
we know
thank
you will.
you.
You'll
Thank
wanna
you
show
very
this
much.
off.
Yeah.
You wanna
We'll light it.
Take that.
Just take that with you.
We'll light it.
Right
No worries.
ahead.
We're going to visit with another